Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new Soulstone Survivors video. In today's video we've got a special early release of the full release for you guys, so we got permission to play it a little bit earlier, so I'm able to make this video and release it. This video is out an hour before the full release. Now there is something new in the game. There is now lore as well as voiceovers, so there are going to be parts of the video where I do not talk, and that's especially in the very beginning, so I can show you guys, or so you can listen to the lore of Soulstone Survivors. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the first of many upcoming Soulstone Survivor videos.
Sir, you arrived just in time. The hunters await you within the sacred chamber. And why have I been summoned, soldier? The Weaver, sir. She found a way to open the primordial portal. A chance to break through to the Netherworld itself. Well, I never thought I'd see the realm of banishment in my lifetime. My battle axes. I must see this for myself. Here, sharpened and ready for battle.
Right, now we have our axes. Let's go.
If this is true, we finally have a chance to bring an end to the Void King. For the Dawnstone, the light that must never fade. How does the Weaver plan to open the portal? She would not say. She insisted that only a few of us would be able to go through. Ha! So long as I am one of them, it won't matter. The Void King shall taste my blade.
Be cool to still be able to zoom in, but check here. There's the Spellblade and he's busy training people. We got the Legionnaire, the Arcane Weaver sitting there. I think that's Beastmaster as well. Oh, they're all there. There's the Sentinel as well. We got the Barbarian sitting there. Really cool. This is our stronghold, the Void Hunter's stronghold.
Stay here, soldier. Guard the Dawnstone. No matter what happens, the Great Void must remain imprisoned. And remember, even the darkest night must yield to the dawn. I will be here upon your return, sir.
Right, he's gonna be here for our return.
You finally decided to grace us with your presence, Barbarian.
We have waited for centuries for this moment. A few seconds more are of no consequence.
Enough! Let us waste no more time. The Void King waits beyond this gate. Let us not keep him waiting. Begin the ritual.
Yo.
Void Hunters, brothers and sisters in arms, tonight we have a chance to fulfill our oath. Through the darkness, we rise. To venture deep into the Netherworld and dethrone the Void King. Through the Great Void, we endure. To honor the Hunters and uphold their sacred charge. Through the hunt, we thrive. To fight until the light shatters the last shadow, until our final breath is taken. Through the Dawnstone, we ascend.
It is done. The portal is open.
It's time to end his influence over the living realm once and for all.
Death to the Void King! Onward, Hunters! Charge!
Let's run in there. By the way, I'm controlling the character over there. He didn't just automatically run. Oh, also the Machinist and the Samurai were there. I guess I should have shown you that, but there we go.
Something is wrong. Where are the others? For their sake, I must press on.
So brand new Void-like enemies, which is really, really cool. But now we're back to the basics of the game. So it's similar to, we're going to do the same thing as we did for Titan Hunt, where we're going to run to the markers on the minimap. Again, there are 2 points, 3 and then 4. And we need to get 10 Void Fragments in order to proceed to the next area, or to the Void King, or whatever this law is going to be for us.
It's my path to the Void King.
New background music hits hard. Alright, so let's see what we've got. We could go for finesse, but I don't think... let's go our usual thrust and swing and see if that gets us very far. we could go with... I don't have any rerolls or anything like that. We'll go with Lightning Surge, some movement speed, multicast. So without the rerolls or anything like that, this is going to be quite interesting actually. Oh, my visual effects were off. My bad. Oh, our whole skill tree isn't taken into account for this because we only have one dodge as well. So if we can be lucky enough to get a swift, that would be the most amazing thing ever.
Collect them all. I must break his spell.
Alright, let's see. Heartrending Strike's a good one. More HP. Sharp Blades, so we can get damage on our Sharp Spear. That's fine. Earthquake is always wanted and needed and loved. And we can grab ourselves Earth Shield for some healing as well. So we've got Swing, Earth, and well, I guess there's Electric in there as well. I'm not sure if this is going to matter too much anyway, but we'll see. We are now in the Netherworld.
Void fragment. It's my path to the void.
We only need one more. Let's go with Expansive, cooldown reduction, swing to thrust is fine, more movement speed, brittle damage. Do we even want cast frequency here? No, we don't, but we can't skip it. We'll just go damage, cast frequency over there.
Comes at a price.
It looks like there's a lot of stuff, materials to pick up over here. So there have been a couple of things that have been buffed, especially in Titan Hunt. We are able to get far more materials from Titan Hunts now. So previously you weren't able to get a lot of legendary mats, and I believe the developers did go and increase the amount that you can get. So that is really, really fantastic. It's going to be amazing to see just how many we can get, and whether or not it's now more beneficial to go and play Titan Hunt over Overlord for farming materials or not. And also because there's new content and skills, characters, things like that, you know. Also, we'll get into it a little bit later, but this is all part of the Titan Hunt. So if you're looking to replay the Netherworld or the boss fights, then you will be able to. So, you know, a little bit of a spoiler there.
Weaver. Oathbreaker. How long have you been corrupted?
I am no traitor, barbarian. Only able to see what you could not. We were never meant to contain the Great Void. We were meant to belong to it.
Faithless coward. First I will end your treachery, and then destroy the Void King.
Stubborn, as always. Come, barbarian. I will show you the true depths of absolute power.
Okay, that was a spoiler and a half right there. Also, we are doing crazy amounts of damage. But like I mentioned, I don't think it's actually... Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything about this fight. Maybe.
This will carry me through.
No, I don't think we're supposed to. Alright, so we lost it.
No one escapes. Not a single living thing.
Boom. See, no escape. The Great Void takes all. Alright, so that was the introduction to the lore of the game.
Something is wrong. It is taking too long. I must find a way to reopen the portal and face the Void King.
And then we are back to the normal game. So there are the two new characters. We've got the Machinist and we've got the Samurai. We aren't going to... I don't know why the skin went back to like the normal ones, but as you click on characters, they now say stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to unlock both of them. You can see the machinist is going to be 80,000 soulstones, mana soulstones, just in case. And then the samurai is 12 of the wicked soulstones, which is beating the third set of bosses. You get it from the void fields. If you beat the third round of bosses, they're going to drop that specific soulstone. So if you're looking for them and you want to just farm them quickly, you can go up to the 3rd out of 5 bosses and then leave after you've got those, if you want to quickly farm them up or if you don't have enough. But let's go and unlock both of them so we can take a look at their different weapons, because that's going to be really cool. Samurai, you can see, very nice weapon. Samurai weapon. He's also got this shadowy figure or ghostly figure behind him. I'm going to assume that's his ascension. Also, we just got an achievement over there for brand new skill. If you guys can just imagine what the skill is called, have a look at it. A little upset they didn't use my idea, but they used my idea, just changed it slightly. So I've been wanting chromatic slam in the game for absolutely ever, and we finally got another chromatic skill. It is chromatic slash. So it is a swing skill, or a physical skill in this case, or a slashing skill for the chromatic line, where it has all of the skill typings and applies random negative effects. So that's really, really cool. We've got that now on our character. Also, to unlock the samurai, you need to venture into the void and light up the sigil of wickedness. And for the machinist, it is the sigil of vileness. So just to see what that is quickly, it is going to be on the first part. There we go, +0. Sigil of corruption. Sigil of vileness is the second. Sigil of wickedness is the third option. And then you've got sigil of hate and sigil of the void. So just so you know, you're going to beat number 1 was for the what was the character's name again? I can't even remember. For the shaman, I don't know why I didn't remember that, but for the shaman you had to beat number 1, sigil of corruption. For the machinist, vileness. For the samurai, wickedness, which is fantastic if you're looking at getting them. Now you're wondering, what does the samurai bring to the table? Well, we're going to have to unlock all of these weapons for you, so that will be in the future. But he does bring in a brand new buff called Condemned. Condemned makes it so that critical damage caused by direct hit consumes 10 stacks to increase the damage caused by 500%. Yes, you are reading that right. 500% increased damage. Majorly insane buff over there. Really, really strong. And there are other ones that we get, as well as this ascension, but because we haven't unlocked him yet, we can't show you that. Also, there is the machinist, who's got resonating crystals. Sorry about that, they do talk every time now. Crystal shot, excuse me so much. Conjure rotating crystals around you that fire at enemies, causing damage based on the number of stacks of brittle, and we gain radiance. And then we also get that. There are going to be new runes, as you can see. Advanced tactics. All of your skills have a 20% chance to apply brittle. Absolutely mad. I love this. We get swift execution. 50% of your movement speed is added to your critical damage multiplier. That's going to be really good for the quick strike builds, for your movement speed builds. Really, really insane. We get arduous training. Increased prestige gained by 40%. So you can get even more prestige. I do actually wonder which character that's a part of. Can't really tell you just yet, but we will find out in the future. So that's going to be a really... Oh, it actually tells you. So there you go. In the samurai, we got to just unlock a samurai. I'm going to guess it's about level 30 or 40 prestige. It should be the first rune you unlock in his skill tree. Just like the other characters over here. Their first one is over there. I'm hoping that it's going to be that one and not the last one, because then it's you got to play with the samurai before you play with the machinist to get that. But yeah, in terms of efficiency, running samurai as your first character unlock even could mean that you are able to quickly get everyone's prestige much higher. We've got that, we mentioned we got that. We got Enduring Spirits, so we recover health lost in the last 3 seconds when you use a dash. So that's really cool. Another one from the samurai. And then there are 2 more which are insanely strong as well. These are from the machinist. We've got Efficiency Focus. Excuse me. Reduce the number of stacks required to trigger the effects of Radiance, Ammunition, Electrified, and RC Veins by 4. And then also Elemental Power, which increases the damage of those except for Ammunition by 200%. So insane new runes coming from the Machinist and the Samurai. It's going to be really, really fun to play with them. One thing to note is RC Veins did get a small buff as well. So let's just go and see a skill that has it. Over here. So whenever you cast a skill, consume 12 stacks of RC Vein to launch icicles towards a random enemy. So that's going to make it 8 stacks of RC Veins to consume. And then, you know, that's actually pretty insane to get. It means you can actually be shooting RC Veins quite a lot, and they do 200% more damage. So the damage numbers, I will get them for you for future videos as well, where we talk about more in depth of the game and things like that. But for today, I just wanted to show you guys the lore at the beginning of the game, the 2 new characters, a short little clip of them, what's new in terms of buffs and things like that, and then all the new runes and things like so. In order to fight the Void King, if you do want to know, just spoilers over there, is you do just go to the Titan Hunt. And now if we just go, actually let's just do a quick one. So we'll play with the Samurai or something. So if we go to Sigil of Corruption, we'll just do Sigil. Oh wait, it might have to be a specific level. No, let's try Sigil of Corruption 1 and let's see what happens. Maybe it allows it. And I'm using the wrong person. Doesn't help if you have the wrong person equipped. And also I don't have any runes on them. So we'll just go multicast, and then I guess critical strike, that, and whatever else. It doesn't actually matter. We're just going to, I mean, it does matter actually. So we're going to do our usual. Maybe Devastating Blow can be very good as well. Let's go Devastating. No, we want to see all these skills. Actually, I don't have all these skills unlocked yet. We got Chromatic Slash though. Yeah, we don't have all these skills unlocked, so it doesn't help. We're going to go Resonating Cut, Slice and Dice, and Ravenous Cut, and then we'll just go for another. These two are swing, so we'll just go for another like Bloodlust or something. Actually, it doesn't help doing that. Oh, it does, whatever. Go there, reroll, and then we don't have the opportunity to use anything else, so we're just going to go Material Harvest, because they did buff, like I mentioned, the boss fights that you can have there. So let's just go into, we'll do the Sigil of Weakness, which is what you need to beat to unlock the Samurai. So we'll go and do that quickly.
The path to balance lies through Titan blood. I will walk it.
And we need, as you can see, 0 of 4 of them. Defeat the Titans to collect their blood. So it used to be 5 to finish the round. Now it says 0 out of 4. We want to go and defeat myself right now, Broken the Player.
This valley burns deep. So shall their spirits, one by one.
And let's take a look at the skills themselves. So slash in the target direction 3 times, causing damage based on the number of stacks of finesse. Also applying condemned with each hit. We gain finesse. Cuts in a large target direction, bounce between enemies until the cut travels a certain distance. Causing damage and applying condemned, you have a chance to gain finesse every time it hits an enemy. So this will work really well with the, what's that skill called? Not the rune, I mean the rune that increases how far things travel. Also, if you, oh, by the way, yeah, it's triple dash, so that's really cool as well. The one thing that we are worried about is we don't have a skill tree for this character yet. So these are all based off of the base stats. So that's why things feel like they're quite a slog right now. And they're going quite slowly. But we'll see whether or not we are going to be okay. I mean, I think we should be fine if we land up getting that. And then we can grab something. We'll take... I was going to take Resonant Slam, but actually let's... Oh no, that's going to cause a problem. Let's go Chromatic Slash. What the heck? The only thing with having chromatic slash is we're going to get a lot of upgrades to like slash to this, slash to that, slash to this, slash to that, because it's got every single tag, or at least 13 tags, not every single one of them. So I'm actually going to change that. Let's go with Doom or something. I did pick up Poison. Okay, I do want to grab Doom. We'll grab the Doom afterwards. So let's go with Area of Effect for now. Once we've got some Doom stacks thanks to our Chromatic Slash, we will grab the Doom skill. And that should actually carry us. But this should be a little bit of a slow one. So there's a bit more Poison. And we don't need the damage over there. Magnetic's going to come in handy. This could have been a mistake, but it's fine. I'm sure all the hours and years I've been playing the game, I should be able to defeat some bosses over here, especially since we got a double dash, triple dash actually. Alright, so in future, don't do what I did. Don't fight the bosses just yet, because as you can see, it's not really the most fun thing to do. We got that. We want to banish you. We're going to go with movement speed, and we will grab a powerful strike as well. Alright, we defeated one of them. That's good. Like I mentioned, it's not that it's going to be too difficult to beat them. The one thing that it is going to be is that we just take quite a bit longer than we would if we had more of our skill tree. So that's the only thing. As you can see, we did manage to do it. Nothing is impossible. We're just going to go and grab the healing. There we go. And we need a little bit more power. Area of Effect's fine. Poison to Doom, fantastic. Movement speed. There's Chromatic Bolt. We don't need the Swing to Chaos, even though it is legendary. But we're gonna... you see, this is the one problem. We'll grab Block, Multicast. We get the damage, I guess, as well for it. Yeah, I think Ravenous Cuts can actually be quite strong, so... It will go faster, obviously. We are going to add Shattered in. And we should eventually be able to get ourselves all the other beautiful... I need the Doom... though. Okay, we do get a Goblin, which is actually fantastic because that means we can go into that realm and level up quite a lot. Doom to Burn we're not looking for. Crit and HP is perfect. Again, we're missing quite a lot of stats from the skill tree, so this will be maybe going into the Void Fields first, or doing this on a little bit of a lower, like maybe level 1 will be fine. But, you know, we'll unlock the Arduous Ruin and then use that to get our character to level 250 prestige a lot faster. At least leveling characters once you've unlocked the Samurai and that Ruin is going to be far easier. Okay, I'm going to go do the bottom one first and then we'll do that one just because it's right there by the boss. Don't need the Blade Storm. We can go for the Lethality, yes, more of that. Don't need the bleed, we'll just grab damage. And there's our Doom. So now we're just looking for the skill. So we got our Doom stack, which means we can start providing or taking or doing more Doom damage. So Shadow Spark is going to be a really strong skill to get. I mean, just base stats already are very strong. We're going to grab the damage, we grab some HP. And if you guys don't like voice lines in games, you are able to turn them off. So in the settings, if you click settings, if you go to the interface, no, audio, sorry, you can turn voiceovers down or disable them and even get rid of the subtitles if you don't like them. Right, we are looking for the shadow spark. There we go. Beautiful. Swing to shadows, good. A nice magnetic. We don't need those anymore. And then some more poison. Oh, do you know what I didn't do is I didn't go over the tags that the samurai has because those are going to be important. So he's got, it looks like swing, fire, doom. What else did he have? Slam. Swing, fire, doom, slam, and then there was another one. And then the Arcanist, there was also think fire, arcane. I don't know, we'll have a look at them. I don't actually know them off the top of my head. Because it's all brand new to me too.
Fragment now, Titan blood soon.
Alright, let's go. Let's grab more lethality. So we now got 77 crit chance.
I will stand taller.
Rookenth the player. Rookenth the player needs more stacks of doom on his face. Alright, the more crit we get, the stronger we're going to be as well because we've got devastated on our skills. So we do need to get that juicy damage. It also means we might have to go and fight Volks and them. Oh, no, we must go defeat the spider. Aronak first. All right.
Honor earned in battle.
Now we're going to go for Merciless. We're going to go cast speed there. And we're going to take the Shattered first. We will come back to this and grab that cast frequency one because it did actually get a buff. We got prestige level 10 with the Samurai immediately. Actually, we got a lot of prestige over there. Also, you used to be able to click on these, but it doesn't seem like you can click on them anymore. Pauses the game or pauses that achievement.
Treasure like this never lies alone.
So it looks like they increased the amount of prestige that you get from doing Titan Hunt as well, which is pretty insane. Loads of levels over here to gain for us. Yeah, we're already prestige level 50. So we'll see once we hit the Titan level 4 blood or whatever. I'm leaving a bit behind, it's okay. We were such a low level when we came to this that we're actually getting so much XP. Completely bonkers. Alright, I think 35 levels is good enough. Let's just go and use them for now. Multicasting. I do want a bit more of the Doom. That will come in handy. I mean, Poison. We can grab the Poison to Doom. We get another shift. I'm going to banish the Impending Doom. And then we're just looking for like health, Poison, some stats on the skills. Damage over there. Swing to this. I do want to lock this. I mean, we don't have Divine Legacy, but we got a double legendary over there. That's pretty insane if you don't, if you ask me. Oh my, I don't know, does Samurai have some immense amount of luck that he gets or something that we're able to get this amount of luck going over here? Because that's pretty another one. Okay.
Carve out legend.
I don't know if legendary luck has been increased or anything like that, but we seem to be doing a lot of damage. I mean, getting a lot of legendaries over there.
Centered and deadly.
I think things are going to go a lot faster now. So we already start off with a 4 boss fight. We'll definitely see if we have a difference in damage now because of it. Let me just activate this for you guys to see, because I know you like to see that. The only thing that would have made this stronger is if we had our Ascension already. If you want to do that, you can just level them up to Prestige 20 first, and then start doing things so that you at least have their Ascension. Let's go with that. Let's go with cast frequency. The look of the skill kind of reminds me of what double slash looks like. But with 4 dashes, it should be impossible for me to lose this run.
It sure draws me closer.
And then because they are swing skills, as you can see, they have immense amounts of cooldown, 0.5 seconds. So they are going to be applying a lot of Doom and a lot of Poison stacks, which is why we went for a Doom stacking type-esque build.
Till light shatters the last shadow.
Also pay attention to how many resources we get at the end of this, just so you can see how it does actually help us to have the rune now, if you want to farm materials, because like I mentioned, it did get buffed.
Devotion and discipline.
That's, where is the, just grab that, and then a crystal. And then we can grab the 3 in distance, and then we'll grab the 2 over here. Start with this one, but let's start with leveling up. So we want to grab finesse over there, some HP, more movement speed because I'm not moving fast enough, more doom, damage. I guess like multi-strike would actually be very good as well, especially if we land up getting more skill chain availabilities.
The walls shake. The Titan blood calls.
I should have gone for the similar build that we did for the ridiculous build with the totems, where we go Divine Legacy and then we just grab as much, I mean not for the totems, for when we got the Phoenixes, the artifact power build, where we actually play around using the artifact power with a lot of skill chain, and then it goes with artifact power gaining, but we don't have to get the artifact power in this case. We would have just abused the skill chain part of it to give us a lot more skill chain there. So that would have actually been a clever idea. It's just something that I didn't think about till now.
And here the real story is about to
So maybe instead of multicast mastery, you can go Divine Legacy, although that won't give you enough. You need, instead of Devastating Blow, then you go for the, no, but we need a Devastating Blow. I guess instead of Synergetic. I would have to look at all the runes again. Actually, it was quite a while ago that we did it. But you can definitely see how much more damage we have since we added Shattered. If you guys didn't see the last time we fought the boss, the difference between
falls.
pre-update and the update now to this, you can see it's increased amount of damage and cast frequency. I think it was 40 and 30, and then it was minus 30 movement speed. So we're going to grab that, and now we can go and fight Aranak. We can go and fight Volkage and Vivolt and other things like that. We just went to Prestige 70 with the Samurai, so that's another 20 levels.
Before dishonor.
And probably even more, because we don't really get the opportunity to see how many levels while we are playing this mode. It doesn't even show you how much prestige you earn, like the Overlord cycling and everything like that does. But yeah, finding some skill chains would be very beneficial to us. But now we're going to grab the Poison to Dazed, so that we have increased critical strike chance. Manually aiming skills like the ones we've got on bosses is going to allow us to apply more stacks of Doom. However, because we are running Shadow Spark and you can't really control where Shadow Spark shoots, we're not really too worried about manually aiming anyway. So, I mean, I should be, but I'm not. So many boss fights. It's okay. Go Poison to Doom, multicast, we grab a Ruin. Now we want to just spam as much Doom as possible since we picked up that Ruin. So we're going to spam everything to do with Doom. Damage, well, I don't think frequency is a thing on Doom, but damage, all those juicy upgrades, Doom stacks, all of it should make a difference.
Devotion and discipline light my way.
I need more movement speed as well. Grab that, grab that. We don't need that anymore. We'll grab a bit of armor.
The walls shake. The Titan blood calls.
Okay, we got a 2 over here. And then it's given us 2 1s. Which is, I mean, they will go quickly as long as they're not boss fights.
Each shard draws me closer.
And they are by the... there's a 3. So we'll go grab the 3 now. And then we should be done. And at least it's right there by the door. Because we're slow, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I care about how orders... what order we do things in. It's only because of the speed that I'm running in.
So light shatters the last shadow. Such a miracle will serve the forge well.
Alright, Merciless, Multicast, Merciless, Critical Strikes apply Doom, and Movement Speed. Very good. And I believe this crystal will shatter at the same time as well for more XP gain.
Devotion and discipline lead my way.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna go more poison, movement speed. Again, I'm just doing the movement speed because I'm not moving as quickly as I can. But now what we're gonna do, I think we're at a decent speed now. What I'll do is I'm going to start re-rolling skills now, just looking for Doom, anything Doom. So we'll re-roll, take Doom, re-roll, take Doom. Because the more we stack the Doom, the more, obviously the damage on Shadow Spark and upgrades to Shadow Spark will be necessary as well. But yeah, definitely a lot more damage coming out there than what we did with the other fight. So we're not looking for the Doom, we're looking for Poison now plus Dazed. And we will do 1 Volk and Revolt to get ourselves the plus devastating damage.
The earth here is deep, but my courage lies deeper.
Alright, let's go do the 1 first.
Devotion and discipline
Some.
light my way.
We'll do it in order. 1, 2, 2, 3. Why not? That's why we got a boss fight. So let's re-roll. There's Doom. There's Doom. Let's see how much damage we now do. Okay, Chaos Bringer is down. Oh no, it's not. That's the Chaos Bringer there. Unless there were 2 of them, I actually never noticed. There may have well been 2 Chaos Bringers. Okay, maybe I need to try and stay away from the actual boss fight ones. Okay, this isn't a boss fight one. We're gonna grab that lethality. Sorry guys. Oh yeah, I need to re-roll unless I get Doom.
Each shard draws me closer.
Oh, stop. Reroll, reroll. Let's go and increase the damage of Doom applied. So this does damage based on the stacks of Doom, not the Doom not the damage that the Doom applies. So depending on the skills, I will not stack the damage for Doom. But in this case, I just thought, you know what the heck, we'll just increase the damage of the Doom. Usually I wouldn't. but I thought we could just make this pure Doom. We also got Ruin, so the more Doom damage we're doing, the more damage they're going to take immediately from that Doom damage. So they're going to take 40% of the damage immediately. So it does help getting more and more and more Doom damage anyway for that reason. Let's go with Doom damage. Swing to Doom is good. Actually, cast frequency is very good. That HP is very good. There's Doom. There's Doom. Interesting. The magnetic is also worth it. I could have taken it.
The walls shake. The Titan blood calls.
Okay, there's 4 levels over there. We'll take the last single objective at the top left over there. Should be easy. Unless 2 is a boss fight again. Let's see. It is indeed. Of course it was. How could it not be? Okay, critical strikes applying Doom is good. Damage increase is good as well. We're not going to re-roll that.
Devotion and discipline light my way.
Okay. And then there's a 1 over here, and that should be it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready. This whole thing was just for us to show you a brand new boss fight. Is this going to be enough for it? I have absolutely no idea.
Titan blood soon. Now we face danger with resolve.
I don't even know which one I'm beating up right now.
Titan falls.
Both of them. Alright, so we picked up 4 vials of blood now. We actually have to pick the thing. So there we go. Increase the bonus damage of devastation trait. We've picked up 4 of them. Now what's going to happen is you're going to see a little bit of a cutscene there. You're ready to open up the primordial portal. Spoilers again, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you are wondering. So we're now going to go and teleport to the primordial portal. Takes us back to the beginning.
Fallen. The gate must be opened now.
By the way, if you leave like a split second of a moment for the dash, you can actually permanently dash. What I mean by that is if I click quickly to dash, then they all 4 go on cooldown, right? But if I dash, 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 you know, just that little bit of a wait, and you can permanently have your dashes up. But anyway, let's go into the portal, see who the fight is. And we've got 1 more round, ladies and gentlemen.
Void King, your end begins now.
Where is that last thing? Okay, how do we get there? Oh, we just walk past.
Void fragment. I must endure.
Okay, we still need 15. It would have been cool if like in the beginning of the round it gave us 10 to do. But maybe we won't have any boss fights and it'll go a little bit faster. Because to be honest, it's the boss fights that take forever. So we could always just skip them. Like, yeah, this is a boss fight. So let's go to the 3. Hope it's not a boss fight. If it is one, we'll do it just because it is a 3. It's not. So that's good.
shield falters. Truth approaches.
Let's go down to this 2 over here. Don't be a boss fight. It is indeed a boss fight. So we'll go do the 1 over here. Eventually we're gonna have to do a boss fight. It's just, you know, if I don't have to do it, I won't. Or until I have to do it, I will.
But it will fall.
Okay, there is another 3 down there, so we'll go do that. Just head down this way. We'll use all of our level ups at the end, ladies and gentlemen. Or until I get to like 20 maybe. Okay, a 3 times tentacle fight. I like this. Or 3-point tentacle fight is a better way of saying it. Where is the last tentacle? Somewhere here. There it is.
Void fragment. I must endure.
Alright, we've got... Okay, there's one there. So it doesn't really matter what this 3 fight is. We'll just grab it and do it. And it's a boss fight. Of course. Alright, Doom. Just everything Doom. Cast frequency is also good. And dashing is even better. We actually don't have that many rerolls, so that's not a bad thing.
Strength. I accept.
Let's go and see. It says break the Void King seal. Oh, we got more levels too. No, we don't need Bulwark anymore. We can grab the damage. More Doom. More crit. Critical strikes apply poison. More Doom. More Doom. Alright, perfect. I should have gone for the damage though. That would have been good. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Oh.
He took my heart, my oath, my soul, and I ascended. Now
Oh, snap. We're against a corrupted paladin. I'm too strong for you, paladin. Paladin got destroyed. And now we get a brand new void stone. So Veil of the Shadows, increased damage. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely madness. Increase your critical potency 300%. We got 2 rerolls. Increase critical hit chance by 200. Increase oh my goodness. Okay, no, we're gonna go with the Veil of Shadows. That's absolutely madness. Now we have to go and do that. We lit up a sigil. I have no idea, but we could keep going or we could continue the hunt. Now, if you want to fight the Void King, as you can see, you do have to light up all of the sigils. So we didn't get the chance to fight him this time. By doing it, we would have to either keep going through the portal over here until we keep getting more vials of blood to light it up, or doing it on a harder difficulty means that you are able to fight him originally. But for today, let's go home. Let's see how much prestige we actually got over there. That did a lot. Yeah, okay, so guys, just doing this from level 1, as you can see, we got 126 levels of prestige over there. Oh man, I forgot to go through all of the... Wait, we can probably go back to match history over here. It doesn't show it in the match history yet. Okay, so that's something that needs to be sorted out. But anyway, we probably got a whack ton of materials. We can now look at his ascension. So the samurai can now walk through spiritual gates towards a cursed shrine, invoking his rage spirit to fight for him, gaining powerful improvements temporarily. We'll have to show you what that gets. Let's see if he gets anything special in here. So he gains aptitude, which is really nice. Does he gain anything else? We'll have to take a look. And then let's just see if that level up, the first rune, what skill it's going to give us. And do we get the one? Yes, we do. Alright, so you only need him to be 5, 10, 15, 16. So level 36, 16, oh sorry, 16 and 20. So level 40 prestige, 41 prestige to unlock the rune like I mentioned. But like you can see, it's quite easy and simple to get him to there. He gains block power. He gains increased cast frequency for all characters. We gain armor. Anything else for all characters in here? We gain all movement speed for everyone. Just trying to see. We used to be able to push enter. There we go. So if you quickly tap enter instead of clicking on your mouse, you can quickly upgrade everything over here. We can't fully do everything, but we're going to go do the ones like this one. How many points? We've got 16 points left. Doing things like his ascension upgrades. Chance to increase movement speed by additional 10% for 5 seconds when you defeat an enemy. And then he's also got cast for even... Oh no, wait, we did see that. So he's got cast frequency, he's got movement speed, and he's got increased damage for all characters. And in the Samurai skill tree, he gains aptitude for himself. So in the future, we'll look at the machinist and also builds for the Samurai. Of course, we've also got his other weapons that we can unlock quickly, so we can take a look at it. Look at the different skills quickly. And then we can also look at his ascension once we get it. So actually, let's just level up his first weapon. And it will show us his ascension as well. So the weapons, the skills he gains, actually we've got these as well. So Last Stand emits an aura that applies condemned and fragility, and we gain finesse. Ruthless, temporarily increase critical potency based on the number of stacks of condemned on an enemy, so that's really cool. Crit damage increase. And then we got Scorching Katana. Katanas rotate around you, causing damage based on the number of stacks of burn and applying burn and condemned on contact with any enemy, so that's pretty cool for burn. We've got Ignition Spiral, slashing enemies around you, causing stacks of burn in the area to deal a percentage of the damage instantly, kind of like the it used to be the Incinerating Spears effect, but it's not. It's kind of like Purging Slam now, but the fire version. We've got the Molten Fang, which you gain haste, leaving an area of ground that applies burn, so that's really cool. That's also fire, and we slash in the target direction and apply condemned. Echoing Rapture is for disoriented, prowess, and condemned. Blade Impel for stunning enemies. Send shockwaves in all directions on impact, and we gain resilience, so that looks like it's quite cool as well. And then we've got Doom. Doom damage is multiplied based on your movement speed, and then thrust your sword in the target direction, causing damage based on number of stacks of Doom and applying condemned. So pretty cool there as well. So that's the new Samurai skills. Also his artifact power, he emits an aura of slashes that applies fragility to nearby enemies. This will apply Doom. This is probably going to apply something. This is going to apply burn, and this is probably going to apply that's a good question. Let's actually take a look at his third weapon to see what it would apply. It's Shattered. Okay, so that's the one that it would be. Alright, so that's the brand new update. Let me know what you guys think about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.